Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more EU4 Maple Skilden. So, finally about time we use this Liberation Act, I think. Because I've been looking at our leaders. And you know, I think we're going to be okay. Alright, elements no longer. Yada yada yada, okay. Alright, Bohemia we're gonna have to go at again. Yeah, I'm just gonna start. It doesn't really matter what I fabricate claim on. Just need to fabricate claim on. Okay, very good. Gonna send a guy there now. Make a core. And at last, the covered way. We can now build a fortress. A fortress in St. Petersburg. Wow, we are actually a little slim on the monies. That's okay, though. Unfortunately, we do have quite a fair bit of revolt risk right now. As a result of our lackluster legitimacy. Alright. Luckily, as time goes on, that should get a little better as overextensionism is starting to die out a bit. Alright. Vilno and Kovno. On the other hand, it may just be better to grant some autonomy in places. Like, autonomy is cheap for me. Yeah. At the rate autonomy goes down, I don't mind granting some. Can definitely be an acceptable thing. In addition, I guess, yeah, we're annexing Wallachia right now. I need to... I'm gonna go war with Brandenburg and the others and try and get the northern flank. But I actually think it's probably best to attack on Bohemia the second it's possible. As opposed to that, military access from France. Why not? They're a good ally. Alright. Yeah, they're still in the coalition there. But the good news is Austria's pulled out, so. Despite having 200 aggressive expansion. Okay, that actually weakens the coalition pretty significantly. The loss of Scandinavia. And now Hungary, okay. At the end of the month, return them home. Okay, the coalition is more or less broken. It is entirely broken. There is no coalition any longer. Most excellent. In that case, I would say it is indeed time to annex the Hungarians. Allied with Poland. Excellent. Everyone else is irrelevant. National spy defense is irrelevant. It probably wouldn't hurt to start, I don't know, getting this stuff. It is pretty cheap. I could have... Oh, wow, I should have gotten that. Trade manipulation's huge. How much would 10% trade income actually get me? An extra 5 ducats a month. It's not terrible. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we got everything garrisoned up. Good. Make vague promises and reform. Those fools. Okay, march into Warsaw. Can't march into Moldavia. Now we march into Moldavia. That was a revolt, yes? Okay, the Georgians have it. It's fine. Alright. Their forts are falling apart pretty quick. It's 1718. I guess it doesn't really matter if I am jolly on the spot of my war declaration, considering the coalition has just completely fallen apart. Europe is very indecisive right now as to whether or not it actually wants to oppose me. On one hand, it really would like to stop my expansion, but on the other hand, I am one scary-ass mofo. So it's... How did this happen? I don't know. All I know is we goddamn well march on goddamn Bavaria. And who else am I at war with? Sure, them too. Suppose we might as well clean up the Polish forces here. Oh, Jesus, Voyard. I don't believe that is a valid retreat order at all, but okay. Reinforcements just to make sure we completely crush them. Boom. Yeah, Poland ain't doing so well right now. Okay, good. Yeah, Savoy could be trouble. I'm not going to put too much stock into it, though. I'm sure we'll be fine. We're worth Palatinate, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we are. Okay. All I need to see. Launch the attack. Organized response, quarantine. Pray for the best. If it was a gold province, I'd care, but right now it's undecided, so whatever. Good. Siege of Bessarabia is won. Leaving Poland annexed. Oh, I don't have enough diplomatic power to enforce this. Fair enough. Well, you shall wait then. Just wait, they'll have to leave sooner or later. Alright. No other forts, interesting. So knocking most of the remaining people out of this war will be easy enough then. Alright. I think the Palatinate's war enthusiasm should be gone right about now. Bavaria is 75% occupied. You're an elector, aren't you? You are. Too large for either things. Darn. Carry on. Need to use a proper cost belief for it, I guess, like imperialism or something. Or, you know, just have them not be things. Alright. Excellent. Now, Poland, on the matter of your capital, I will take that, please. And thus you have been annexed. Which puts Moldavia under me, as a march. Well, the first thing we need to do is revoke that march status. That won't do it all. But, we'll have to wait, I guess. Because it costs friggin' stability to do. Alright, Georgia calling for aid. Considering the amount of forces they've sent over here, that is acceptable. We will go help. It is now just Hungary and Savoy. Another copper province. You know, that's not actually all that bad. Copper's hard to come by. But I need more power in Siberia. That way I can properly transfer the copper over to Kazan. Alright. Our truce with Bohemia has ended. Well, I mean, there's no reason for me not to go on them. They're part of the Empire, but Austria is not likely to protect them. It appears they have to come, though, for some reason. Not sure why. Not sure why. Doesn't really matter. I mean, Austria can't do shit to me. Might as well. Unfortunately, of course, this means I have to turn my troops around again, but whatever. France is all like, I ain't answering no calls to arms. France is basically a jerkbag. Put him in charge of something. Like, here's the thing. Full occupation of Hungary means we'll just eventually win the war. By default. So I'm not too concerned. It's mostly now just trying to occupy Bohemia. I mean, surprise? On my part, I guess. Okay, withdraw. Withdraw. Good job, I guess. You temporarily put a stop to me. But not gonna continue. Good job, I guess. Yeah, Austria decided not to join. Good. Or they were unable for some reason. I'm not really sure. I seem to have some trouble reading certain interfaces. Whatever, just keep religion authority up. And sooner or later, like I said, the Hungary thing, we just win. Or we could just leave Hungary as one province right now. That would put an end to them. Okay. Where the hell are the rest of my forces? We had some weird retreats. Explains a couple. We've got 48,000 locked up in Georgia to fight these reactionaries. I take it Georgia is westernizing then. Well, good luck. Alright. So, we're almost through here. Jesus Christ, Brandenburg. Well, on the plus side, I don't have to go to war with Saxony anymore. I mean, I want this, and that. Saves me a war, I guess. Just totally shit. Wasn't expecting to see that. Again, I'm not expecting half their underhanded tactics they're just randomly throwing about. Do they have, like, more troops than me or something? No. I just don't know where my troops are. Or where any of my fucking leaders are, apparently. You'll get there in time, right? Good. Seriously? I guess you need 21,000, don't you? Fair point. Alright, reactionaries have been handled. I guess 2 more years-ish until Hungary is taken. Alright, some unpacking. Alright, let's try and... Whoop. Hitting the occupational force. Wow, we lost that instant fuckingly. Which of course undoes all of our siege progress in Prague. God damn. Alright. $130. Savoy's all over this, so have to be careful. Good news is, decent leader is arriving. We have a decent number of men. It's worth a shot. No, I just killed every single infantry soldier we fucking had. It's doing this. Welp, that was a mistake and a half. I have a few regrets. Oops, apparently I also missed one. Great. I'd have to leave a couple behind. That's fine, I suppose. Get in on them together. The Russians never run out of troops. We'll just keep throwing them off at this border. It's what we built this border for. Kind of. Alright. Alsace is willing to pull out. Good. Glad to hear it. Oh, I also had 48,000 just sitting there. Yeah, I'm a little disorganized at the moment. Just a little disorganized. Okay, you there now. You guys here now. Two of you there. Two of you here. You two here. March forward. Back them up just to make sure. Good. Hundred 118. There we are. Well, I should have given them to Wallachia, but oh well. I can sell pest to Wallachia, at least. I'm sure. No, I can't because I'm at war. Well, I cocked up my whole plan. Oh well. Not the first time I've done that. Probably won't be the last. Okay. Good. So, almost all of Bohemia is now occupied by us. Shit, I'm at max admin points. I didn't even notice. Yeah, make some cores. Spending a lot on core making for a while. So. Not quite able to take it all. I mean, I guess we just leave him with that. That's fine, really. Shirk will just be making everybody else fall out of this war in a reasonable time frame. Well, that's not true. I already know how to make Venice fall out. So we'll do that right away. No government, Georgian rebels. Good to know. You guys march down and just occupy Treviso. Good. Colony self-sustaining. Turns out people were lying, and there isn't gold north, but oh well, that's okay. In the end, it reinvigorated my colonial enthusiasm, which I've been meaning to get done anyway. So, that's fine. Okay. So far, so good, though. Bohemia has fallen. So that leaves... Who left to kill? Well, Bohemia will be left with a single province. Brandenburg, I guess, comes up next. Have a lot to take from them. And then the Ottomans? And then Austria. Or possibly Austria, then Ottomans, I don't know. I'm not really afraid of the Ottomans. They don't pose much of a threat. Alright. We've dug in Treviso, which is a level 8 cocking fort. That's fine. The point of it is to drive Venice from this war, which we will be able to do doing this. Alright. And wipe an Oldenburg army out. And I guess we march the remainder to their capital. Because we can. You guys defend from Mecklenburg's backdoor attack. Right, after a humiliating defeat like that, Oldenburg's out, Venice is out. leaving it to Bohemia and Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg, who is still not out somehow. Invade it. I mean, I might as well just annex fucking Mecklenburg. I have to annex them anyway. So you know what? That's fine. Start with you. Good. Now you. Oh, 101. Trying to think, like, how can I get up in numbers? Yeah, 95 will do. There. 180% overextensionism. No fucking problem. I'm sure we'll be fine. There. Yeah, we'll be okay. Hopefully. Now, due to extremely high overextension, having very little legitimacy, and a lot of other shit, autonomy for all? I think autonomy for all is a good idea right now. There we go. A lot of these areas can be suppressed just by giving them 25% autonomy. The fact is, with all this 7% unrest, whatever. I'm dealing with it proper. Okay. A lot of that will go down over time, so. And a missionary right away. Decline. I'm sure lots of people will enter a military coalition against us. Aggressive expansion. They aren't having many. Wow, Leon. Alright. Wasn't expecting that, but sure. I'm sure there'll be a hell of a coalition to pay for that, but that's fine. That was indeed anticipated. But that's fine, because we won. Time to begin annexing you. I would revoke your march status, but that would go over rather quite poorly. $46 to go? Yeah, sure. In that case, better relations over time. Sure, why not? That'll help. That will help. Yeah, there isn't much left in the way of resistance against me in Europe. Yeah, I'm worried about events like that. They're definitely going to come bite me in the ass a fair bit. Luckily, recent revolts should take over and handle the situation pretty easily. Yeah, aggressive expansion unfortunately went over 150, which is extremely bad. Like, 150 is the proverbial doom time. If you go over 150, you are fucked, is the general rule. And right now, that is proving to be somewhat apt, to the point where I'm just going to have to enable autonomous rebel suppression. Other things I've got up my sleeve that might help. Policies, maybe? I mean, I got the Liberation Act. This might help. Probably not, though. Again, though, we're just going to have to enable autonomous rebel suppression. Go. There are a lot of rebels, and they are quite pissed. it would seem. This isn't surprising. On the plus side, I think all of the rebels have now uprised. No, I'm bad. Oh dear. The rebels haven't even started to uprise. I'm not too concerned. Yeah, sure. We should have no problem suppressing the rebels. We only have 83,000 manpower left, but that's okay. At our rate of reinforcement of manpower, should be okay. There's no way fighting the rebels will cost us 3,000 a month. If it does, we have a lot of problems right now. What's taking so long with Wallachia? Diplomatic reputation -4. Acceptable. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't dispute that. I took way too much in that war. I knew I'd pay a price, and I'm paying the price. The price is being paid. But considering all things right now, we're doing okay. It's a minor revolt. Yeah, we're already up to 65,000 more manpower. This pathetic revolt is nothing. National unrest is super high. Luckily, internal conflicts cannot start. Revolution can, if my stability ever falls to less than 0. It will just simply go up because I actually have a absolute monarchy. That's negative stability plus absolute monarchy is all it takes. Good news is, cores are finally going to start coming in, and we should be okay. I don't really want to end the episode in the middle of a crisis, but it has been 30 minutes, so I think we'll be okay. I mean, they're definitely not going to be taking either Moscow or St. Petersburg. I mean, they don't even have enough dudes to siege it. 9 times 3 is 27, so you need at least 27,000 soldiers to break St. Petersburg. The rebels simply do not have those kinds of numbers. I mean, they're good, but they're not that good, sort of thing. Royal mortars. Yeah, sure. Upgrade. Now, however, is the time for me to end today's episode, so thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely, lovely host, Calvin, signing off.